This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to my review of Andor, Episode 5, The X Forgets. And I'm not going to do any video about the Rakatan Infinite Empire, at least anytime soon. Definitely don't want to make another video for it tomorrow. I haven't had too much of a chance to record today, so I'm just going to go straight into this. Cyril Karn's mother goes and insults her son by telling him how much he failed and says she'll help him find a new job. With it, it's clear that Cyril doesn't want to be here and is truly angry at her, but is trying to hold it all back. Andor speaks with one of the rebels, talking about how he was in an Imperial prison, and after he goes and tells Andor about everyone and how they are all dedicated to the fight and will not give up on it. Mon Mothma gets into a fight with her daughter, who does not want to go to a place with her, and thinking it's only a publicity stunt. And her husband sides with her daughter. Back on the planet, Cassian speaks to one of the rebels who talks about both his manifesto and a device he has to go through the systems and to help calculate with help hyperspace jumps and other things. And with it, he compares the two, saying are they both similar. Cassian clearly wants to leave and is relieved when he is called away to go and talk about the plan. There, he realizes that they don't even know how to go and get the car out. And with it, he says that he's going to pilot because he knows how to do it, and with this, he doesn't want to be risking his life without more of a guarantee, and this will help ease him for this. They begin to go and start the final preparations for the plan and to do some training. Back on Ferrix, the ISB goes to convert one of the buildings into their ISB headquarters for that planet. The rebels go and practice doing the march up to the facility to make sure that they look like they belong there, and are quickly scared away and have to hide their weapons when a TIE fighter passes over. A little later, Cassian gets into a fight, not wanting his stuff to be looked at, and after he decides to go and put the kyber crystal on, Deidre and one of her workers go and talk about how she may be overthinking this, but talking to him, she quickly realizes that she is not, and everything is too random to be random, and everything has to be planned and coordinated. And with it, she goes to look deeper into this. Back with Cyril, his mom is telling him how she's got in contact with his uncle and that he agrees that Cyril shouldn't have been in law enforcement, and with this, he's going to try to find him a new job. And Cyril is even more furious with this, wanting to go and hunt down Cassian and other criminals. But with it, he is still holding back with his mother. Cassian and the others continue on towards the base to set up a camp outside of it. And with this, he begins to learn a little more about the other rebels and why the Imperial has betrayed them. Meanwhile, a little later, they see another Imperial shuttle passing by, and after Cassian's kyber crystal is discovered and everyone goes to confront him, but Cassian decides to come clean and tells him that he is being here because he's being paid and doesn't want to be backstabbed. So with this, he tells them if anyone's using him as an excuse to back out, not to, because he wants to trust them. And with this, everyone else decides to go on. Mon Mothma and her husband get into another fight, Meanwhile, Cyril is looking over the picture of Cassian's wanted picture and is thinking over what has happened so far. The rebels go and make some of the final preparations for the attack the next day, while Luthen thinks over how this is a great risk and sees how it could go pretty poorly. Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I think they did a great job with it, and I'm really excited to see how this operation goes next week. I feel like there's something that's going to go wrong, and definitely some people will die. But with it, I think at the end, Cassian is going to reject the money and become more involved with the rebellion and with it. I'm just really excited to see where this continues because I think that they did a really good job with it. And I'm really excited to see where it continues. And with it, this is just another setup episode to go and set up this attack. And with it, I just really want to see the attack happen. I definitely didn't enjoy it as much as last week, but introduced some other interesting things like Mon Mothma has an entire family, and with it, she's almost certainly going to be losing that family. I'm interested to see what they do with this, and I think that it's going to be really interesting to see, but I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.